Good afternoon, everyone. It is our pleasure to welcome you here this afternoon for the launch of our latest Zenphones. To kick off the program, please allow us to welcome Mr. Leon Yu, Regional Head India and South Asia, Asus, on the stage.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. Welcome to Asus Zenfone launch event. Before we start, let's take a quick recap of the amazing journey of 2018. And the journey began with the strong partnership with Flipkart. With the amazing support from Flipkart, we have achieved several milestones this year. And the first milestone we have achieved is to kick off the Made for India project. And thanks for your love and appreciation and acceptance of Asus smartphone, that our sales have achieved 10x from Q1 to Q3. More than that, the first project of Made for India, the product of unbeatable performer, the Zenfone Max Pro M1, already crossed 1 million units. Thank you so much. And with such phenomenal achievement, we would like to give again our sincere thanks to the Flipkart team, especially to Mr. Ajay, Ayapan Aditya, Arvind, Manu and Said, thank you for your effort so that we can work so closely to work as one team. We also would like to give our special thanks to the entire Qualcomm team led by Mr. Rajan. Thank you for delivering the best among all segments. And today, we are going to launch two amazing phones. Both are designed as the best for its own segment. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super happy to introduce the Zenfone Max Pro M2 and Zenfone Max M2. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Dinesh Sharma to introduce the further details.
Thank you, Leon. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining the event today, and thank you everyone who's watching this event live on the broadcast. Deeply appreciate your joining this particular event today, where we will be launching the two most amazing smartphones in their respective segment, and they will be the best smartphones in their segment. So I'm very happy to start this particular presentation for the launch of Zenfone Max Pro M2 and Zenfone Max M2. To start with, I just want to take you through a bit of a context on a bit of a journey that we've been this year. So we've launched smartphones in every important price segment this year, right from 5,999 rupees with Lite L1 to the amazing, outstanding, innovative technology with ROG at 69,999. And I take this opportunity to thank all our fans for actually making each of these models a good success in their segment. So, thank you very much for the immense enthusiasm and support for Asus. One of the key aspects that has been there in the industry this year is the depreciating rupee. But despite the depreciation in the rupee, to ensure that our fans get the best products at the best prices, we've actually maintained the prices for Asus products in India. So please go and recompare our phones which are at the same prices, while the competition product prices have actually moved up, and take your best picks. Further, we've stayed true to the commitment of updates. All this entire range of phones that you see here launched are actually updated till October 2018 security update. So you get the latest updates on our smartphones all the time. Product that we are going to be actually presenting to both these products have actually been developed based on your valuable feedback. We've been hearing you, all our fans, and also all the media experts who review our phones, who give out their first impressions, and then we take that feedback very, very sincerely and work upon that to give you the best products. So this year itself with Zenfone Max Pro M1, we've actually updated the products several times, and this is the amazing part of these phones, that when you buy them and you're actually using them, the phones actually get better. So we've updated electronic image stabilization across all the variants. We improved the camera performance. We improved the biometric performance on Zenfone Max Pro M1 to make it the truly unbeatable performer. Coming to 5G as well, which actually redefined the flagship segment in India, again, we added an astounding 15 new functionalities, like for example, gesture control in the phone after the launch. And therefore, all these new improvements actually improve the product after you bought it. Further, there has been one major question which is being asked to us, that when are you going to be releasing the Android Pie update on 5G and Max Pro M1? I'm very, very happy to announce that we'll be actually rolling out the Pie update on Zenfone 5G in January 2019 and Pie update on Max Pro M1 in February 2019. So you can see that we've kept up our promise, and we'll be also delivering you the Pie update. All this is work in progress right now. The Zenfone Max Pro M2 product has been conceived by you, our fans, and by you, the tech experts. And therefore, this phone emerges to be the best phone in the segment because it's taken all this. So coming to the first aspect of the product, the design. What we've done is that we've delivered a flagship design in a mainstream phone. And the product looks really awesome with the dynamic optical finish that you see out here on the back with a 16-layer wave finish design, which both gives it a very, very beautiful premium glass-like feel and also adds to the durability. Coming to the screen protection, again, which is an important part of design, I'm very, very, very happy to confirm to you that we are going to be bringing flagship screen protection to Zenfone Max Pro M2 in the mainstream segment. And again, in terms of weight, it will weigh only 175 grams. It will have a 2.5D hourglass in the front and 88% screen to body ratio with a 3D curved back. So when you actually hold the phone, it's completely smooth on all sides and you don't feel rough edges when you actually hold the product. So very, very happy to inform that on Zenfone Max Pro M2, we'll be actually bringing in Corning Gorilla Glass 6 protection, which is there today only in the flagship segment. So the lowest price phone today that you have with Corning Gorilla Glass 6 is priced in India at 37,999. So you've got Corning Gorilla Glass 6, which is there only on flagship, above like 38,000 rupees, now coming to the mainstream on Zenfone Max Pro M2. So from a design perspective, you've got the best-in-class protection which comes into the display. And these are just some of the facts which our friends from Corning have shared with us, wherein you can see that 62% of the consumers desired drop protection. So while in the segment today you've got scratch protection, but a lot of consumers are actually asking for drop protection. And if you see that more than 50% of the consumers on an average drop their phones 7 times a year. So this really, there is a genuine need for very good quality protection from drop. And this is where our partners Corning come into the play, and they deliver the best sophisticated technology on a material which is wafer, or let's say paper thin, which goes onto the display protection. Therefore, what you get on Zenfone Max Pro M2 is the most durable smartphone screen protection in the industry. And for the first, because of drop resistance. In laboratory tests, Corning Gorilla Glass 6 survives up to 15 consecutive drops on an average, and we'll show you a video on that which shows you how this testing is done and how the glass performance is actually measured. If you look at this particular segment, all our leading competitors are at best on a Corning Gorilla Glass 3, and we give you 3 generations ahead glass protection with Corning Gorilla Glass 6. So we'll just watch a short video of how Corning is doing the testing of Corning Gorilla Glass 6. This, as you can see, is the normal glass, okay, which has been used for testing purpose. And now we'll switch on to Corning Gorilla Glass 6. So friends, that was Corning Gorilla Glass 6 drop test presented to you out here to give you the sense of how rigorously the glass is actually tested for drop protection. Apart from that, we'll be launching the Zenfone Max Pro M2 in 2 mesmerizing colors, blue and titanium. So moving forward from the design to the performance of the phone. Again, in this segment, we've used the best in class, the best performance Snapdragon chipset, for which I would like to invite on stage the president of Qualcomm.
Hello everybody, and thank you Dinesh. It has always been a pleasure to be here amongst you for this launch, and today what is being announced are 2 platforms on the Snapdragon 600 series. Snapdragon 600 series is a series which was created to bring high-end, premium, enhanced experiences to make affordable luxury phones. And after we saw the success of Zenfone Max Pro M1, I'm very confident that the legacy of that success will be continued with the M2. Quite a few of you would have already known about 660, but just to reiterate, it's a first time some of the technologies were brought to this series. It's a 14 nanometer FinFET technology which is used to create this chipset. What it means in a layman's language is it gives you high performance, at the same time it's very power efficient. It then goes to say that we have Cryo 260. Now Cryo 260 is basically a customized Qualcomm CPU, and the Snapdragon 660 was the first time we had brought the Cryo CPU architecture from the 800 series to the 660 series. So 660 carries the Cryo 260. It is 8-core, octa-core, and it switches and toggles. It has 4 plus 4 cores, and all the tasks are actually managed by Cryo on a real-time basis, so that the heavy load or very heavy intensive workloads like that of gaming are carried on by the big cores, and the small cores, or they are basically called the efficiency cores, the big cores are called the performance cores. They both work together to deliver high performance and power efficiency. And then we have Adreno 5 and 2, and this helps enhance graphics and also 3D gaming. This is becoming a sort of a new development in this market where children and all of us are actually going more towards gaming. So this phone offers Adreno 5 and 2 with very good gaming experience. Let's go to some of the other premium technologies that have come onto this. Integration is primarily that a lot of tasks are performed on the device, on the AI. Also the AI engines which are there for AI. So a lot of ISVs or application developers develop their applications on the frameworks, and this phone would support that. It has Spectra 160 ISP, which is primarily offering you a very good imaging quality, and that absolutely is a must in today's world for us. And lastly, not to forget that this has for very good audio, we have got something called Qualcomm acoustic audio. So these are things which really appear on the slides, but I'm 100% sure when you use this phone, and as you have used M1, you will see these phones will deliver, this chipset 660 delivers an amazing experience for all the consumers. Thank you.
So friends, see that Snapdragon processor, upgrading to Snapdragon